We want justice! When do we want it?
Now! The image of Disney has shown of how good they can triumph over evil.
We're talking about a pattern of theme park employees arrested in sex stings after work hours. It's where every child's dream comes true, where you're supposed to feel safe and kids can be kids. It's an investigation involving child sex predators in some of the most famous theme parks in this country. As you're getting ready to pack the family van and head to Central Florida's Disney World, Universal Studios.
They are people you would least expect. Some are married with children.
I've been on Craigslist looking for a friend.
Others have been working with children for years.
I work around kids all the time at Disney.
This man even admits to having sex with an underage teen before getting caught.
We talked and kissed.
All of them employees at Florida's Walt Disney World, known as the happiest place on earth.
More than a dozen men, including Disney employees, are facing jail time after they're caught in an undercover sex bust. One of the suspects is a teacher and several others work at Disney.
The boy says the 22-year-old man who works for Disney asked him to send nude pictures of himself. In exchange, the boy said that Hammerstone told him that he would give the boy online points through his Xbox video game system.
In Florida, more than 100 people were arrested after a 6-day undercover investigation focusing on human trafficking, prostitution, and child predators. According to the Polk County Sheriff's Office, 4 Disney employees were among the arrests, including a lifeguard at a Disney resort who was busted after sending sexual images to an undercover detective posing as a 14-year-old girl. Now, this is all according to police. Detectives say the operation's intent is to free any victims who are forced into trafficking.
Is the happiest place on earth the safest place for children? 35 employees at Disney World in Florida were arrested for alleged child sex offenses in the past 8 years.
One of the men worked as a project manager at Walt Disney World. Another worked at Legoland. Operation Guardians of Innocence 2 said the men were involved in the possession, promotion, and distribution of child porn.
Deputies did an online undercover sting. They arrested 14 men trying to make arrangements to have sex with children. Among them, a retired law enforcement officer and a Disney hotel worker.
A Walt Disney World bus driver now faces charges for trying to lure a 15-year-old girl for sex.
Major undercover operation targeting child predators ends with more than 100 people arrested in Polk County, including a theme park worker.
108 people are facing charges, arrested in a 6-day undercover human trafficking operation called Operation March Sadness 2.
We're online to stop them from getting to children.
LGBTQ Disney employees say they'll protest the company's response to the controversial Florida bill, commonly known nationally as Don't Say Gay.
LGBTQ workers and supporters will be on Hotel Plaza Boulevard at Walt Disney World protesting the controversial Parental Rights and Education bill, also dubbed the Don't Say Gay bill. Protesters plan to hold Disney accountable too.
This is where we stand, and we demand that the hashtags on my Zoom background, Disney do better.
Disney CEO Bob Chapek says he now stands fully against the bill and any future anti-LGBTQ legislation. However, he was silent at first.
And what that bill does, because it has been signed by Governor DeSantis, is it prohibits teachers from providing instruction on sexual orientation and gender identity to children between the ages of kindergarten and 3rd grade. So they just don't want teachers talking to kindergartners, 1st, 2nd, and 3rd graders about sexual orientation or gender identity. So that we knew for sure because that was in public where they walked off the job. But now Chris Rufo, a journalist, posted on Twitter some videos that show pretty much exactly what Disney behind the scenes is thinking.
Legislators, they make a good point. They said students can talk about whatever they want to bring up in the classroom to their teachers, but sometimes the right answer from the teacher is you really ought to talk to your parents about that subject. Keep in mind these are kids K through 3rd grade, and if these teachers breach the bill, the parents can sue.
By the way, this is not a gray area. This is a smart bill that came out of the Republican-dominated legislature in Florida that is signed by the governor that makes total sense. It's parental rights bill. The no gay bill is a mislabeling of a bill. The word gay doesn't even turn up in the bill at all. This is another major win for the people of Florida, those who represent them, and especially for Governor DeSantis, who certainly has the courage to do the right thing, to give parents the rights to know. If you're talking about sex and sexuality to kindergartners, first grade, second graders, and third graders, think about that.